Hello friends, this is Esther and I hope you're doing fine. Yeah, today I just want to share a word about time and how we use our time and how important time is to us. But I would just like to digress a little bit and talk about reading because the reason I want to talk about time has to do with a book that I'm reading, and it's called The Fast Lane Millionaire. I actually read a lot of books, and nowadays I read a lot of I listen to audiobooks, and because yeah, that's my way of growing. So many people actually go to school, and at the end of the day they just graduate out of school and the learning is over. So I feel that learning is just, it's just beginning when you actually graduate from university, because any learning you have at the university most times is get towards you getting a job, building a career and all that. But what you learn for yourself, self-learning is the one that really develops you. So if you're not reading, you're missing out on a lot, because in the library there are a lot of, even if you feel you cannot afford to buy books, there are libraries that are free. In fact, when you think of all the subjects, all the things that are written in books in the library, you can imagine that is one of the greatest treasures that we have in our communities, in our societies and all that. So I encourage you to begin to read is very good. So back to the topic. There were two or three chapters in the book that really hit home the most, because I really like the book. But those three chapters, one chapter on choice and two chapters on time. So that's exactly why I'm talking about time. And I don't know, some people see time in a certain way, and they see time as, they put time and money in a balance, and most people choose money. The truth is that there's an abundance of money on earth. In the treasures of each country there's a lot of money, and there's more money to be made. But when it comes to time, you have 24 hours in a day, and your your life actually is made up of time. So I feel that if we begin to look at time in a different way, in a different manner, our life choices will actually change. Because for the successful person out there, what does the person do? If you want an audience with such a person, the person will say, okay, what am I going to get out of giving you 30 minutes of my time? So they actually value time more than money, compared to the average person out there. So if we begin to think that our lives, our time is more important than money, then we'll begin to use our time wisely. And definitely, if your intention, your mind is to have a comfortable life, you should actually treasure your time, more than anything. So yeah, I don't think I have so much to say, but maybe there's somebody out there, you are doing your 9 to 5, you want a change in your life, and you wake up in the morning, you hurry your children, okay, you hurry them, you nag at them, prepare, go to school, you too, you rush off and you get to work, and you put in your time there, and you're paid. But you're looking at it that there's more to life than what you're doing. You actually want more. You want to be able to travel with your family, you want to be able to afford that. And even if you can't afford that, because of course some people can afford that, even if you feel you can afford that, but because of your 9 to 5, you don't really have the time. Sometimes you can't give your children the time they need. You're not there for their extracurricular activities, and it really pains you, because one of the most important things, there's time that is important. Of course, family is important, and you want to spend more time with your family, and you're dreaming of being able to do all that without the restriction of your 9 to 5. but somehow you're afraid that, I want to make a change, but that might mean me leaving my job, and how am I going to cope? The security I have in my job, the financial security and all that will not allow me to, to make that change. But there's a way to go about it. If you really desire that change, you want to spend more time with your family, you want to be able to do the things in life. And sometimes some people, they don't really feel fulfilled on their job, and they feel that there's more to their lives than just the particular job that they're doing, and time is going, and they feel, I'm getting too old and I can't start all over, so I have to sit down here and hope to get a pension. So life does not really have to be that stressful. What can you do? You can begin to look out there. There are a lot of things you can do, and one of the best ways is to become an entrepreneur, to think of being an entrepreneur. Some people feel that the journey is too hard, it's not for them, they don't know how to sell, so many excuses. But if you really want to make a change, you have to be that change. You have to make up your mind, to make a decision, to bring about that change that you really want in your life. Because changes happen, and most of the changes that we don't instigate, we don't start, those changes are not too pleasant. But the change that you want in your life, if you go about bringing about that change, at the end of the day, you will love it. Is entrepreneurship easy? No, nothing really comes so easy, and nothing good actually comes so easy, really. So of course you need to put in the work, but the first step is to make the decision to not just let your life and your time go like that. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and nowadays online there's a lot of opportunities, and you can begin. So if you don't know where to start, if you're thinking, how do I start, how do I go about this, just leave a comment below, in the comment section. I'll get back to you. I can mentor you, I can teach you where to begin, and definitely I'll be there to help you. And there's a group, there's a community out there, that I belong to, of course, that will help you to grow and to start and to grow in your business. Thank you for listening. Bye bye. Talk to you another time.